Welcome back, my friends. I hope you are enjoying the class. We're now going to take our skills to a totally different level. We're going to start with just learning some more features about GarageBand. So I'm going back to GarageBand right now, opening it up. So we have our two tracks, right? We have a drum track, we have a bass track. These buttons over here can either mute a track or solo a track. If they're colored in like that, that means they are active. So, for example, if I am recording something and I only want to hear the bass because I'm all about that bass. No, I only want to hear the bass because something went wrong with it, and I don't want to hear the drums every single time. I want to just hear the bass because something's wrong with the bass, and I got to figure it out. So what you can do is you can click this button right here. It says mute, and then this will be grayed out because it won't play if it's muted. I've had so many students where it just grayed out because they pressed something they shouldn't have pressed, and they're just like, "Oh, what's going on? I can't hear my track," and it's just because this button is selected. So make sure it's muted or not muted, depending on what you want. Just take note of it, is what I'm saying. For example, I'm going to mute this, hit spacebar. The opposite of that is solo. Solo, as the name implies, means that you're going to only hear that track. For example, now if I click solo, you notice this one's grayed out because I only want to hear this track. This is a very, very useful feature, especially when you have like 7 tracks at the same time, which will happen sooner or later. You're going to get to that point where you have a bunch of different tracks. And this is the easy way. Instead of having to click mute, 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 you just click solo. It's the opposite of mute. So let's hear just the drums. So, mute and solo. Try it out.